Hi, I'm Jody Meza, and this is Faith in Action. And today I'd like to tell you about one thing that can make a huge difference in your finances. Yes, that's one thing that can make a huge difference in your finances. And this thing is found in the book of Matthew in chapter 25 in verses 14 through 30. And in that story, it's talking about the parable of the talents. And so, what is the one thing that we can gain from this that can make a huge difference in your finances? It's stewardship, or another word for stewardship is management. And so, do you know that being a great money manager can make a huge difference in your finances? In this chapter of Matthew, it talks about the talents. And just so you know, talents in this chapter is a measure of money. And it's no small amount of money because it says that talent was equivalent to 15 to 20 years of a person's wages. And so that's a lot of money. They said today that would be about maybe it could be as much as $1 million to $3 million. So even the one talent was a lot of money. But what was the lesson? What's the thing that we can learn from that can make a big difference in our finances? Is that the servants that were called good and faithful servants were the servants who multiplied the amount of money that the master had left them with. And so the servant that was called wicked and lazy was the servant who buried his talent in the ground. But I'll talk more about that in another reel. So if you want to see a difference in your finances, think about the fact that we need to be good stewards or good money managers. Have you ever thought about that? How would you feel with someone else managing your money? You would want them to do a good job. And so God entrusts us with money, and he wants us to do a good job with that too. So the way we manage our money makes a huge difference in our finances. We are meant to multiply what God has given us and increase. And if we do that, he says, well done, good and faithful servant. You've been faithful over a few things. I'll make you ruler over many. Again, my name is Jody Meza, and this is Faith in Action, where we live faithfully and prosper abundantly.